Let's get another message for my babes. If we may get a message for my babes. So, I just had a subscriber, bless your heart, say, we'll listen to you talk about nothing anytime because you put a smile on our face. It's like, great, we're just going to talk about nothing. So true. We just reverberate. We just regurgitate. What is it? We just recycle the same information. Sometimes we're trying to tap into something real every time, though, if we could. All right, we have Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. I think we're gonna read it from a different source. But Pisces. My brother's a Pisces. 12th house. That is ancient energy. I know there's a hidden 13th house somewhere. Anyways, why they want to keep us confused and who they are is so it'll never get old. You know, I had a thought. Is not. Should I share it? It's like all the let's say let's just say stalking and monitoring from, let's just say, a system within the government that needs to keep everything monitored. If they were to stop and like nobody cares like what we do anymore, it's just a weird thought. But like, because I haven't had any signs of being, well, yep, there's still some harassment. It's like, it's so bizarre. It's like a paparazzi. It's like the celebrities. It's like they can't stand the paparazzi at a certain point. Like, then without them, they'll feel like nobody cares. Isn't it bizarre? We can't just, it can't just all be couth and thriving. It's got to be entangled with the shadows and the conspiracies and the fact that humans can do the things that we can do, the things that we can create. We need to be monitored. No, like, I guess. Anyways, some of us are very powerful. And anyways, Pisces energy. I need my glasses. Oh my gosh. So far. Alright, Pisces, 12th house. The water, the fish, the water energy. Sensitize. The symbol for Pisces is two fish, usually swimming in opposite directions. Pisces rules the feet and resonates with wetlands, streams, and ponds. Ruled by expansive Jupiter in traditional astrology and by intuitive Neptune in modern astrology, mutable water sign Pisces calls us to sense our dreams and intuitive perceptions for the trickles and streams of understanding. The Pisces shines February 20th through March 20th. Oh, sorry. All right, action. Pisces asks us to swim in the ambient pool of emotion and be moved to compassionate action. With Pisces, Think of a vast watery landscape with streams meandering over fields, through ponds and swamps where the different elements of diverse species flow together in one subtle, boundaryless, and fertile landscape. Appreciate all the diverse voices in this situation and take them as tributes to your river. This complex ecology has so much more to say, and there is so much more robust and is so much more robust than any simple monoculture. Uh, um, the situation you are facing is also subtle and complex. Somebody's facing a situation that is very subtle but very complex. Yep, I can relate. This moment calls for finer perceptions, a more sensitive microphone. Be as aware of other people's feelings as you are your own, but know whose feelings are whose. Track carefully what you soak up from others and what is true to your own wellspring. Okay, we have to be discerning whose emotions are whose when we're dealing with this subtle but complex situation, probably within the conundrum of connection. Okay, learn to honor a twin perception where that we are both individual cells with our own work to do and that our cells are embedded in the body of creation. I wasn't going to read all this, but I'm so curious. Healthy boundaries help us do our individual work. Spiritual practice can help us shift our perception from the cell mind to our role in the body of the one. Healthy boundaries help us do our individual work. Spiritual practice can help us shift our perception from the cell mind to our role in the body of the one. Challenge. Pisces permeability can leave you lost in a swamp, amorphous, wondering whether your sadness is your own or if it has been sponged up from your surroundings. Empathize with others, but don't try to carry everyone else's pain for them and double the burden. Gift. Tune into a healthy ecosystem with Pisces sensitive perception. We are all cells in the body of the one. Healthy individuals contribute to the health of the whole. Pisces also is the sign of, well, in another book, it's like master of loss or ruler of loss or something about loss, because the 12th house is, there's so much more about the 12th house here that we could probably read. So one day I'll have my computer here and I'll look some shit up and we will regurgitate and recycle information through my beautiful filter, making it so entertaining. Or something like that. Okay. What's the message? Pisces energy. Ruled by Jupiter and in the older times and now by Neptune. Okay. And it's also the house of hidden enemies and hidden alliances. And sometimes they switch up on you. Okay! And sometimes for the better. I hope. I have barely yet to vouch for this flipping sides situation. Yo, one day I just want to get a call or a knock or a letter that says, yo, this is what you did for me. I mean, my babes, they do that. They say that too. But like, there's a few people that they Yo. Seems like I should receive a letter or something from you. Anyways, hidden weirdos. Okay. Okay. So where are we gonna go from here? Pisces energy. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I wasn't gonna post, but then I get messages from a couple babes making me feel so valuable in the wandering of the mystery. It's like what are we talking about? I don't know, but what's the value? Who knows? It's just a cosmic school when we come here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. We might as well just get as spiritual as fuck, since Pisces is so ancient. This energy, I believe, the water signs in general are the most spiritual, but like Pisces is very spiritual, in my opinion. Although, anyway, okay. So something about your dreams. Pisces is a dreamer. I feel like I was gonna say something. Okay, spiritual as fuck is what this deck is called, and they, I hope, relate. I hope we get a message that connects. I mean, I can usually connect the dots, but like these get weird. Self-care isn't selfish. Actually, it's very attractive. I mean, you can make it not attractive. It's like, yo, calm down. No. Okay, so self-care is not selfish. I guess somebody needs to hear this, because again, Jesus comes to mind, when he teaches us a couple things about loving the self or not loving the self. But there's like different selves, and we probably shouldn't love all of ourselves, because we can be monstrous. Hidden enemies within ourselves. We do things, we're like, dang it. You're like, shut up. And so I just want to put that in there. But like, self-care is the bigger message here, I believe, is that when we're so used to pouring into others, it feels selfish to focus on self. This isn't for everybody, but like, I had to take a step back from participating in holidays, and it made me feel selfish. Like, it's clearly some type of way made a very sharp splinter in the family unit, but I was just trying to love myself. Okay. No, that's just another example. But then another thing that stood out here when we read this energy is the sensitize. What does that mean? It means we're very sensitive. Pisces is not desensitized to the dream, perhaps. Pisces is sensitive to self-love and flow. And you're in a situation right now where it's very subtle but complex with someone you're connected to. And we're going to figure it out by babbling about it some more. No. All right, this might help. I love animal spirit. It's my favorite. Oh, don't let me squeeze you so hard. Okay. Woo, gets me riled up. All right, so we'll just get one for you and one for your person, and we'll see, like, between the two different animal spirits, if that'll allow us to gain any sort of value or substance out of this message and situation. Seriously, you guys, I don't know how much more I'm going to be posting for the next several weeks because I'm going through a transition. And so when I come back, it's going to be popping, but and I might not be able to resist. I might have to upload a little bit here and there, but let's just get a message from my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. Okay, let's do your person's animal spirit first, and we'll see what's happening here. Very subtle but complex situation. Your person's animal spirit is animal energy. The bee. Bzzz. Air energy. I'm getting working. Keep on working. I don't know. I forget what it says. Let's just read it here in a second. But let's get one for you. In relation to this energy. My beautiful babes, what is the animal spirit you are embodying? Or Holy Spirit. I know there's a few Holy Spirits in here. The snake. The bee and the snake. Earth energy. Okay, the snake can represent different things depending on different cultures and sources, clearly, but I think this is a good energy here. Let's just read the bee for this connection, conundrum, subtle. It's like basically you just have to make sure you're discerning your emotions from theirs, and what they do in their individual lives, it is allowed, and in your individual life is also allowed. But you find this really harmonious balance within independence and within connection. Okay, the bee energy. You have person, or if you don't have anybody, this is two parts of yourself. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me babble about connection conundrums. Okay, the bee. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive. Pisces, sensitive. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. It's a very subtle situation, but complex. I love the synchronicities. Okay. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. I had a few interactions with bees, very sacred, mysterious moments. But anyways, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. Oh, I see what's happening here. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities. Until they're too tired from all the work, then they gripe and then sting. Okay, so when in balance, content, active, vibrant. When out of balance, overworked and annoyed. There's something here about bringing a piece of their vision to yours, because there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. Aware of subtleties in the environments. Okay, so this seems like a perfect addition to your situation. This person seems like a perfect situation because they're hardworking and they got a little bit of a piece of the vision to add, and they're very sensitive, and you probably are too. So you can probably eventually discover whose emotions are whose and who is doing what in the day to day and who's not, or individually. Okay, the snake spirit now, my babes. Snake spirit. Give me a second. I can never quite just find this one. Well, that's bizarre. What in the heck? Oh. There it is. There you are. My beautiful babes in your snake energy. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. And go. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Oh, that is a lot all at once, if you ask me. Somebody guards the unawakened magic, and then like, so what? Just to, like, do you even know when you're about to awaken it? And if like, how much power do you have over this unawakened magic, and when to awaken it? And do you just awaken it within yourself, or is this what you do in this sensitive connection? Both? Whoa. Okay. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. Mom. Well, that's what we're going for. So you guys don't need me anymore. You've reached the highest potential. And now you're the keeper of unawakened magic. I'm sorry. Okay. It's too much. Okay. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine. Oh, until it's not dormant. Some might call this the Kundalini awakening. Others call it, what the F? I'm sorry, but like when I had the energy from my root chakra explode in my body, and then the beam, for those that have been here, that is this moment. I think. Anyways. Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant in the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake, regardless of whether this image rings true for you. It's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you wake it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. Okay, so you're both creative, sensitive, and subtle, which makes it complex. And finding a perfect balance between your individual life and what you're going to do together, because you are connected here. And things, there's no time to waste, it says. And so there is magic that is being protected, waiting to be awakened, at any given moment. Somebody's creative juices are either unlocking or about to. Somebody's about to have an experience with their creative juices as it comes to a kind of sensitive connection here. So that's what I have for my babes. I truly hope that helped. I love you guys so much. Until next time.